Hamas, as an influential entity in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, has deep historical roots and complex dynamics. Understanding its evolution, ideology, and actions is crucial for comprehending the intricate political, social, and security challenges in the Middle East. This comprehensive account delves into the history of Hamas, its ideological foundations, organizational structure, significant events, and the broader geopolitical context. Historical background. A. Palestinian struggle for self-determination. The roots of Hamas can be traced back to the decades-long Palestinian struggle for self-determination and resistance against Israeli occupation. After the creation of the State of Israel in 1948, a significant number of Palestinians were displaced from their homes, resulting in a protracted conflict. B. Rise of Palestinian nationalism and PLO. In the 1960s, the Palestinian Liberation Organization, PLO, emerged as the primary umbrella organization representing various Palestinian factions seeking liberation from Israeli rule. The PLO was initially founded by Arab states, but gradually transformed into a Palestinian-led entity under the leadership of Yasser Arafat. 2. Emergence and founding of Hamas. A. Historical context of Hamas's formation. Hamas was born out of the intense frustration and discontent among Palestinians during the First Intifada, 1987-1993, a spontaneous uprising against Israeli occupation. This period marked a significant turning point in the struggle for Palestinian rights and independence. B. Founding figures Sheikh Ahmed Yassin, Abdelaziz al-Rantisi, Mahmoud Zahar, and other key figures founded Hamas as an offshoot of the Muslim Brotherhood in the Gaza Strip in December 1987. The movement was established to provide a Palestinian resistance movement grounded in Islamic principles and values. 3. Hamas ideology and charter. A. Hamas's founding charter. Hamas's foundational document, known as the Hamas Charter or Covenant, was published in 1988. The charter outlines the movement's core beliefs, objectives, and operational guidelines. It emphasizes the liberation of all of historic Palestine, condemns the State of Israel, and calls for the establishment of an Islamic state. B. Core ideological tenets. Hamas's ideology is rooted in Islamism, asserting that Islam is the solution to the Palestinian cause. It combines nationalist, religious, and social elements, viewing the struggle against Israel as a religious duty. The movement believes in armed resistance and rejects any recognition of Israel. 4. Organizational structure and activities. A. Leadership structure. Hamas is organized into various hierarchical levels, including the Shura Council, highest decision-making body, the Political Bureau, overseeing political and external affairs, and military and social wings. The Izz ad-Din al-Qassam brigades serve as Hamas's armed wing. B. Political and social activities. Hamas has sought to gain legitimacy and popular support through political participation and social welfare programs. The movement has engaged in electoral politics and humanitarian work to build a strong base within Palestinian society. V. Hamas in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. A. Role in armed conflict. Hamas has been involved in numerous armed conflicts with Israel, employing guerrilla warfare, rocket attacks, suicide bombings, and other tactics. The group's violent actions have targeted Israeli civilians, military installations, and settlements. B. Israel's response and blockade. In response to Hamas's activities, Israel has implemented a blockade on the Gaza Strip, aiming to isolate the group and diminish its capabilities. This blockade has had significant humanitarian consequences for the people living in the Gaza Strip. 6. Key events and conflicts. A. Oslo Accords and Hamas opposition. The Oslo Accords of the 1990s were a significant moment in the Israeli-Palestinian peace process. Hamas, however, vehemently opposed the accords, viewing them as a betrayal of the Palestinian cause and a capitulation to Israeli interests. B. Hamas's electoral victory, 2006. Hamas participated in the 2006 Palestinian legislative elections and secured a surprising victory, winning a majority of seats. This electoral success marked a major political turning point, leading to a complex power struggle between Hamas and Fatah. See Gaza Takeover 2007. In June 2007, Hamas forcefully took control of the Gaza Strip, resulting in a division between the West Bank, controlled by Fatah, and Gaza, controlled by Hamas. This division has persisted and continues to shape the political landscape. Major conflicts and operations. Hamas has been involved in multiple major conflicts with Israel, including Operation Cast Lead, 2008-2009.